We're not online no more. I don't think.
Yeah, the stream's off.
The stream's off. What happened? That's weird. It seems like my stuff's on. My stuff's still on.
Yeah, it's live now. That's weird. It just went off and back on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, maybe YouTube about to do dumb shit again. Okay, so long story short, I'm trying to find these other pictures. This guy.
I hate Discord.
Yeah, I hate Discord too. This guy, blah 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 blah. Okay, he posted. Okay, there he goes. He posted these images, and I wanted to see. There we go. Okay, so spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! There's a confirmation right there that the game is using Decima Engine, blah blah blah, Guerrilla Games, bullshit like that. That's not the image that I wanted to see. I wanted to see the other image that he posted because one of it has gun gameplay, and I wanted to see more about it. There it is. That's the one I wanted to know. I wanted to see this one.
Hey, make sure when you stop, man, put part 2 on the thing because.
What do you mean? It's back up, right? My shit ain't go.
It's back up. It's back up, but I'm saying if you go.
If I really go offline.
I don't see the first part. I don't see the first part of the
Let me see what's
the
going
podcast.
on, bro.
I don't see it.
My shit
They're back up, but I don't see the first part of the podcast.
Okay, well, I
Go offline, you'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I'm not going offline because I never left. That's what I'm saying. YouTube fucking up.
We cut off for a minute. We cut off for a second because we wasn't on. Trust me, we wasn't on for about 2-3 minutes.
You think the first part's just processing?
No, we haven't been online that long.
Yeah, because it was off for about 5 seconds. It wasn't even off for that long.
YouTube down detector. I'm gonna go to downdetector.com and see if they got any problems with YouTube. Yeah, YouTube has a lot of fucking problems. Over the last 24 hours, it has a high spike.
We had like 36, 38 people in, and now we got 11 people.
You see, this is the thing, bro. We always have this bad luck. We were doing good.
Don't we always had this fucking problem, man.
Yeah, bro. It's not us though. Look. I'm gonna put it right up there, bro. I'm gonna let y'all know. Down Detector is reporting that they got a lot of fucking outages, bro. I'm gonna go put it in the Discord. Go look at the Discord real quick, man. Go look at that Discord, Sam. The one that we on right now. Look at that picture right there. I just posted it. Down Detector is telling us it's a YouTube problem. It's not our problem. Yeah.
What are they showing on their stupid channel? Are they doing NFL games now or something?
I mean, they got baseball.
I know they've been doing the World Series, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Sunday seems to be getting more traffic than we ever thought. I don't know. I mean, I know Weapon Wheel and them do it, but it must be other people, major people, that do shit on Sundays. I don't know. I don't know these people.
Man, it's a lot of people that do their shows on Sundays. Tell you the truth. A lot of people.
I just really like that. It seems like you got, like I said, there's more to the game that people think, and all I'm gonna say, when you find out about it, you're gonna love it. I mean, and I saw other stuff that I didn't even show tidbits of, and a lot of this.
Yeah, we're back, guys. We're back live.
Okay. Most of this stuff is without context, but I'm just telling you right now, the stuff that I've saw that I haven't shown you, the game is on another level. I still think it could get anywhere between an 80 and a 90, but that's why we're here with the PlayStation Legion, because that'll be the next major topic we talk about today. We will be talking about that right now. Adam, I don't know where you are. If you want to chime in on the voice or you want to do text, you can do that. Everybody else, I want you to start spitballing what your predictions for the Metacritic score and stick by them. Now, I don't have a specific score. I'm going between 80 and a 90. Again, because
92.
You got a 92. It's fucking high.
I say 90 between 95.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm staying between 80 and 85.
You a bitch, man. You a fucking bitch. That's why.
Outer World score.
Okay. What do you say again, Yella?
90 between 95.
That's pretty fucking high. That's not my score, but I can agree.
I just saw Frank Miller praise it. That's why I just upped up my score, to be honest. I just read it.
What, a Frank Miller?
Frank Miller probably didn't even touch the game.
Just praise that shit.
Shut up.
Yeah, he ain't no
Let me play
game.
that game. Let me go check out Frank
He's a
Miller.
paid advertiser, just like Ninja.
All I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
bro, this game has a lot of star power. For all the star power that they tried to get with Gears, it's funny how this game.
You know you're gonna have Brad Pitt come out talking about, and Joe Lee gonna be talking about it's a 94 and shit like that. Like, come on, stop it.
Look, I'm gonna agree. I'm only.
You know she likes that weird shit.
Yeah, she does. I'm along the lines with Big Money, not because I agree that the game is gonna be bad or anything. It's just, again, I'm a little paranoid after we got these reviews for games we were sure should have been in the 90s. Like, Horizon Zero Dawn is still stuck at an 89.
That one still irks me.
Yeah.
That shit should have been 92, 93.
And we remember what happened. That was that one review, a lower level mixed review, and it kept it locked at that 89. It deserved higher. So I'm not going to say it's going to get a 90 or above. I'm going to say 80 to a 90 because anybody could throw out one of them monkey wrench reviews and stop the plans for it to even head towards a 90. You see what I'm saying? It could be stuck at an 88. You know? But
You know what? It's amazing to me, games like that, man, where you take a studio, they've been making shooter games for the last 10 years, and then they turn around and do a game like that, man. That shows you.
This nigga just posted another image. He just posted another fucking image. Oh, Death Stranding. I'm moving my prediction up. I'm moving my prediction up to a 90 to a 97.
No, Jay, it's too late. It's too late, Jay.
No.
It's too late.
Oh, I'm moving it to a 90 to a 97. That image I just showed is fire.
You said
That shit fire.
You said 80 to 90, Jay.
Let me show y'all the power of the cloud.
80 to 90. You gotta pick a better score than that. Come on.
No, that's what Jay said.
Fuck an 84 then. Fuck 84. I'll give it an 84. Death Stranding getting an 84 then. 84.
84? Alright.
I'm just saying, I'm going low. Everybody say, oh, where you going? Because we don't know who these people are reviewing the game. We always get sideswiped by these idiots that we never fucking heard of. Remember US Gamer? We still don't really know these motherfuckers. They be doing stupid shit.
I don't know why they count.
They
As
did
far as
that,
Metacritic.
they did that shit to Uncharted 4.
Exactly.
They did that
Exactly.
shit to
Then we had, what was my city? The Washington Post put out that dumbass review. That was them.
You know,
It
there's
wasn't
another
US
bad
Gamer.
one, Slant Magazine. I hate them.
Yeah, it was Washington Post put out that stupid review for Uncharted, 4 out of fucking 10, bro, and they never fucking never fixed it. Nah, man, fuck out of here, man. Look at my foot.
Yeah, and Jay, right. The Uncharted was going high. It was going higher than what it was now. It just that it brought it down.
Would that finish at like a 94?
No, I don't
93?
We can go check it out right here.
Yeah, because you're right. It should have been higher.
What made me so proud? Like, I was so proud of the game.
It's sitting at a 93. It would have been a 94, but that review from Washington Post put it down. And that's what I'm saying. Nobody's saying these guys are purposely doing it, but it kind of seems that way because they're always the last review that gets counted. And it does knock it
My
down.
thing is, why is they even counting these people like the Washington Post? Next thing you know, they gonna be taking shit from Jet Magazine. Jet Magazine gonna do a motherfucker. Stop taking these scores from those people. That's what I hate about the gaming community. I don't like when the Washington. No, man, they get these from the Washington Post. When the last time anyone in here read the Washington Post? Like, come on, like, god damn it. They be killing me with that stuff, man. Like, stop it.
Look, Big Money, you gotta start believing in the power of dreams, or you're not gonna understand a lot of
Hey,
things.
but you know what? Hey, Jay, you know what really impressed me? I haven't it's not too many things that impress me with the gaming community, but when Dave's...
Fucked up for
It doesn't
that.
sound like I wanted to sound, but stop.
Fucked up.
He made me laugh. Listen, it's when Days Gone came out. When that was the first time when I seen the gaming community say, "Man, fuck what these motherfuckers talking about."
Let me put something up there though. The PSP was not beloved, but it sold better than the Vita. It sold over 80 million systems, right? And the PSP version of Metal Gear is sitting at an 89. That means that it could have been at a 90. We don't know why it's not, but we do know it's a good fucking game. That's a let's look at his track record, Big Money, because I know you. We all understand. We've established.
I was just about to say something about that, Jay. The thing about that, he's been doing stealth games for the last 15, 20 years. Now this game's supposed to be an action game.
Yeah, but it's more along the lines of Metal Gear Solid 5.
Because you can still be stealthy, but it's an option to go guns a-blazing.
Yeah. You could go down to those camps where those yellow people are. You can sneak around. He showed you that you can sneak around that tent and do a stealth attack. You don't have to. You know what? What I'm saying?
Look at the score for the Phantom Pain, 95.
Oh yeah, 95. Sure.
Yeah, you want to know why? You want to know why it's 95? Because less people put out a review for the Xbox One version. It's always higher with less
I don't think they got
reviews.
more than 20.
Yeah, they didn't get up. But I want you to look at the Phantom Pain for PC, sitting at a 91. Metal Gear Solid 4, sitting at a 94. Metal Gear Solid 2, sitting at a 96. Metal Gear Solid 1, sitting at a 94. Peace Walker, sitting at an 89. Metal Gear Solid 3, sitting at a 91. Bro, I'm going to sit up here and tell you guys. I'm picking a low score not because I know that he does great things, but we don't know.
Go to his other games. Though. Go to Zone of the Enders. Go to Psychonauts.
Zone of the Benders. I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, that's his first game. That was like his first game.
Yeah, because I bought that to play Metal Gear Solid 2 demo. I didn't like to get that.
But y'all also got to remember, man, Picasso, he made fucked up pictures.
Shut up.
He was a cokehead, you're right.
Man.
Yeah.
He fucked up every now and then. Like every fucking picture Picasso
we got Zone of the Enders
great.
anywhere between a 71 and a
Festo's in here. What's going on, man?
You heard me?
Fatal. Mephisto. What's up, man?
What the fuck? Okay.
That's state.
So look, we got Zone of the Enders, not as good as Metal Gear.
Yeah, I didn't like that too much, man.
Yeah, it's sitting anywhere. The highest one is sitting at 82 PS2 version, and then all the other ones were like in the 70s.
And I had plenty of gameplay.
Yeah. More
gameplay than a lot of the Metal Gear Solid games.
So yeah, they're all
Fatal, what you?
70s.
Hey, I want to ask Fatal what he thinks the score is gonna be. Fatal, what you think the score is gonna be?
Death Stranding?
Yeah.
Fucking Fatal in here.
Hey, are you talking about Death Stranding, right?
Yes, the Stranding of Death.
You really want me to answer that?
Yes.
You know
Yeah, I really want you to
It's gonna
answer
be
so I can
yes,
fight
yes.
you. I can fight you right now. I'll fight you.
Air him out from Mephisto.
Throw some water at your forehead. I'll do that.
Fatal, what you giving the score, man?
Go ahead, Fatal. I want to hear it, bro. I want to hear it.
Probably anywhere between 85 and 90. I'm going to assume
That's pretty damn high.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
think between 80 and 85.
I mean, do people really expect him to put out a flop? Because anybody saying that, they I don't want them to hide on Friday. I'm just putting it out there. Do not hide on Friday. Big Money can't hide because I'm off of work that whole day. So I'm going to fuck with you all day.
I'm going to be here, brother. I'm going to be here.
But
We're going to do a special podcast.
I'm doing an unboxing that day. I'm doing a live stream that day on YouTube. I'm going to go turn around and go on Twitch and do another live stream. And then that weekend, we're doing a gaming podcast that Saturday. That's going to feature Death Stranding. Shit. I ain't going to stop playing that game, bro. I'm not going to stop playing that game.
Yeah, I'm going to try to beat it quick so I don't
and
get
then
spoiled.
On top of all of that, we still got Neo 2 coming out the same day as the reviews. And we don't know when they're going to put out the sales. Sorry, not the sales. The special game for PlayStation Plus. Because remember, the 1st of next month is actually on Monday. On Friday. So we might get the news of the PlayStation Plus game.
You know, it'd be so cool if they put Metal Gear 1 out for PlayStation Plus. Twin Snakes. Even though I know it's only going, you can't put it on nothing else. But it'd be cool. If
That
Is
was
it a
cool.
Nintendo property?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sir, it is.
Yeah.
Fucking Nintendo.
They never got to remaster that for PlayStation systems. Such a weird thing, man.
That is weird, man.
Yeah,
That's weird
they made that for GameCube, but they never.
That's Nintendo, though.
Yeah, they funded it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Exclusives matter and they exist on all different shapes and forms. Like, look, a prime example, Bloodborne. Bloodborne, man, made by From Software. You know, it doesn't have a Sony engine. A Sony developer helped them work on it, but it's the same fucking thing with Death Stranding. A Sony developer helped Kojima work on fucking Death Stranding? Do people really expect it to go multiplat? That would probably be a crazy thing to happen if they lease their engine out to third parties, but they don't.
It'll be on PS Now at some point.
It's going to be on PlayStation Now. Yeah, definitely. But even Horizon isn't over there yet. So we will wait for Horizon to get on there, which I think Horizon will be announced for PlayStation Now after God of War and Uncharted is taken off, and Infamous, of course. And then they ramp up whatever else promotion they need to push the sales. But I think those 3 games are enough to push their sales for them to still completely shit all over Game Pass. Like, no offense. Like,
you did mean to offend them.
I didn't mean to offend a lot of people.
Yo, you got this dude that was on
Hold on, man.
was on a podcast. He's saying that Game Pass is still better than PS Now, yeah.
Hey man, Game Pass is very good, right? Don't get me wrong, it is very good, and many ways it's better than PlayStation Now. I can't fight that. That's a fact. You're getting you put out $1 and you get games. It's not streaming. You just actually get those games. So I can't say it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Because all the games on there, you're getting them. You're not streaming any of them. You're getting them. $1. You got access to all the games. But I find it hard that every developer, right, can split $1 and make profits. How?
But PS Now got more games.
Well, the only games that you have to worry about are the first-party games going in the actual Game Pass. Indie games are actually shining right now through the actual service, but as far as Microsoft game goes, man, I mean, look, if they're actually these developers are actually being paid a salary rate, which I'm pretty sure they are, they're not worried about it.
Yeah, but
that's the thing.
Again, like you said, that's the
They're
indie
not
developer
out here, man.
That's the indie
Because a lot of
developer.
people don't realize that, man. When you put
Yo, but Fader, what about the royalties?
Royalties, they get those on the side for people that do buy that game.
So,
Believe me, whether people want to believe it or not, there are people out there that are actively actually buying their games fucking through the service, man. I do, because it's cheaper that way for me.
How much of a discount do you get?
Hold on,
Like
20%? My shoes, right? Yeah, 20%. So put yourself in my shoes, right? You're Canadian. You pay fucking $90 after tax. That's exactly how much I got to pay for a $6 investment, right? $90. $79.99, round it up to $90. That's exactly what it is for tax. Now you deduct that with the minus 20% off of that actual fucking that aspect of things. I'm paying what I normally used to pay when games used to be $60 over here. So it's a better investment for me.
So let me get this straight.
Hey, I wanted to see if we can pull a vote real quick.
So let me get, go ahead.
No, yeah, I wanted to know. Do you guys think I should go to Taco Bell and try to get that Xbox One?
Oh my
oh
god.
my god, go ahead,
Go ahead, J-Love.
That's fucked up. Fucked up right there. Damn, man.
Look at Eddie. He said, "Go get it."
Shit, I should go get that shit, man, and sell it. Sell that shit for $300. Spend $5 and get. Man, shit, I would love to do that.
You can't even sell. Yo, I even doubt if you can sell that shit, man.
Somebody. Well, you know what? You might be right. But yeah, you might.
Somebody will probably buy it for like $50, $60.
I'm not fucking selling it for 50, 60, 300. That's it. That's how much it's going for. It's an Xbox One X with a different color and what is the second season of the Pro controller. That shit gonna sell for 300. Just the second.
And you know the pawn shop is taking that shit for like $70.
That's fucked up, bro. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't care what the fans want to say. You've devalued your system. Period. You devalued the whole Xbox One gaming ecosystem. It's worthless. And I really need to know how they gonna sell the fucking Scarlet to anybody. Cause Sony got a huge advantage, and it's not even that you know what the controller or you know what the console gonna look like. It's exclusive. You know you can find exclusives there that you won't be able to find anywhere else. And I don't give a fuck what a PC
I figure they're
fanboy
just gonna
got to
promote
say.
Game Pass with that system.
Yeah, but see,
Man, you really do hate the PC side.
Yeah, I do fucking hate them. But it don't matter what they say. Exclusives matter, bro, and they're not going away. I know they want them on every platform, which is the dumbest thing. Again, let's say everybody put all their games on everybody else's platform. What are you gonna do with your console?
I'll tell you exactly there, JayTech, as to why PC gamers are actually sitting there touting that whole entire agenda is because they're actually games that are on PC who give a fuck about.
Exactly.
They're losing
exactly, and that's what I wanted to say. Fatal, you fucking right, bro. They've lost so many games this gen. MMOs, MOBAs. They've been losing games left and right, not only to the PS4 and Xbox, but once the Switch got on the scene, did you see how many indies the Switch got? And people were like, oh, they're all these indies. Guess where they came from? They came from Steam.
Yeah, it just released Return of the Obra Dinn. That's
exactly.
a great game.
They are coming from Steam. Don't let the PC fans be all quiet on you when they love the Switch. They love the Switch because most of the fucking games they like to play on PC are also available on the Switch. That's why they side with the Switch. So Nintendo can keep their exclusives, but everybody else is supposed to give theirs up. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question right quick, man.
Their own streaming services. So how the fuck Microsoft gonna benefit from that? How the fuck?
You gotta speak up, J Love.
No, wait, say that again. And I said now you have EA, Ubisoft, all these other third-party companies doing their own streaming service. So how the fuck Microsoft gonna benefit from all that shit? But everybody saying, nah, we're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna put our games on your streaming service. Why do that? We could do our own shit.
Yeah, I don't know how they can reverse what they've done, but I do hope they do it in some sort of way. You know, keep Game Pass, keep putting indies on everybody's platform, put the lower quality games on everybody's platform. That's cool. But Forza, Halo Gears, why is Forza Halo Gears on PC? You know they're not buying it. I was just about
to say that.
They not buying it.
I was about to say that.
Like, Gears was supposed to get boosted numbers from the PC community, but they didn't buy it. I told people this for years now. They're not buying games day one. They buy them at bargain bin prices.
If you go back and you look at what when Microsoft released the first two Halo games on PC and also the original Gears of War on PC, nobody bought that shit.
They're not optimized anyway, right?
Well, yeah, they were optimized for like fucking piss poorly. But at the time, you got to remember too, when the beginning of the generation started last gen, PC gamers had this mentality of like, oh, we don't want console games on our fucking platform. You know what I mean? Because remember, like, that's the way it used to always be. I don't care what anybody tells me. That's what it used to always fucking be like. Because everybody said the same shit to me when I would sit there and tell people about a game that I played on PC. I'm like, oh, I don't want that crap on consoles. Fuck that, blah, 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 blah. But the same story was also vice versa as well. Now, when you don't really have a choice and all these multiplayer games are going on PC now, exclusives are like the least important thing. It's sad, man. It really is sad. And that's why I have no reason to ever actually get myself a PC rig, man. Unless I want power fidelity? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, and this is another thing I've told PC fans. They ignore me and they try to pretend that, oh yeah, we want every game on everybody's platform. No, you don't. You want every game on your fucking platform. Lie. Yeah, you don't want your exclusives to leave. But I got some bad fucking news for you. The more powerful next gen is, the more games will be taken from you. It's just plain and fucking simple. Like,
I want to ask a question right quick, man. I was having a discussion with Diller and Coach Eastwood. I was telling
God of War alone on PS Now destroys everything on Game Pass, yo.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Nah, man, that streaming ain't shit.
Yes,
I don't like that.
I wouldn't say alone. They got some good stuff.
Look, J-Love, it's a good game. It's a good game, but it's not a fucking PlayStation Now game. I don't want it on PlayStation Now. I'm not promoting. Oh yeah, God of War is on PlayStation Now. I don't care about it. I don't. It don't matter. It don't matter. That's a console game. When it came out, it was for consoles. They put that shit on there for a limited time to tease people and let them know what they missing. They got to take that shit off in January, and the only way you're going to be able to, even if you haven't beat it in 3 months, to play that game ever again is to buy a PS4 during Black Friday when that shit is rumored to be $150 to $200, which we're going to talk about in a little bit.
Yeah, I seen that.
Hey, I was having this discussion with Diller and Cole.
Alone makes you want to get Game Pass instead of PS Now instead of Game Pass.
I mean, well, I'm sorry, it's Fatal to talk for you. PlayStation Now is not what Game Pass is. Game Pass, you pay $1 or $5 or maybe $10, right? And then you get all these games. No streaming, right? If you don't own a PS4 and you want to do PlayStation Now, you need to make sure your internet is good. You need to make sure your computer is good. I will admit right now, my computer is older. It can do a lot of great things, right? One of those things is I can hook my Elgato in and have that shit capture in 60 frames per second with no fucking fuck-ups. But when I did fucking PlayStation Now, as you saw on my test, God of War was unplayable on my laptop. It was unplayable. I played Sims on here. I played other games on my laptop. Yes, my laptop's old. You know I can do what I need to do to get YouTube videos out, live streams out. But for PlayStation Now not to work right, streaming is not the way.
Oh, no, it's not.
I like PlayStation Now. I support Sony. It's cool for what it does. As far as me playing PS3 titles on my PS4, I like that. But it is not on the level of Game Pass. I'm not saying Game Pass has more games, J-Love. I'm not saying Game Pass has better quality games. I'm just saying it's streaming versus you have the game. You can't compare the two.
Hey, J-Love, let me ask them this question right quick, man. I was talking.
But you can't.
Let me say this for the third time.
You can do it if you have a PS4. If you have a PS4, you can do
it. Before he forgets
earlier, man. I really want to ask Fatal this because Fatal probably have more insight in this. When they did this deal with Obsidian, Fatal,
what's her?
Do you think when they did the deal right in the middle before they let, and I know Obsidian was committed to putting the Outer Worlds on other platforms. Do you think when Microsoft picked them up, do you think it was a possibility that they could have came in and still made it exclusive to the Xbox? Because I'm still thinking that it could have been a possibility.
It could have been a possibility, but like what Spencer said, like when he bought out a lot of these acquisitions and whatever the case would be, that he didn't want to fucking screw over any of the projects that they had currently in development. That's why, like, when you look at Private Division, right, the one that published this game, they own the publishing rights to this game, but they don't own the actual IP itself.
You know what? I've never understood that, man. Like when I understood it, but the thing I don't understand is like when people own the publishing rights and then the other half, somebody else own the IP. Like I've never understood that whole situation.
Okay, look at In Exile with Wasteland 3. That was a crowdfunded game. I forget what the site was called. It wasn't Kickstarter. There wasn't any of those, like, similar sites to Kickstarter. It was something different that I've never seen before. But Microsoft had to go to them and actually purchase the rights to Wasteland 3. And so that's now like their own actual freaking franchise now and shit like that.
Was they called Fig Mephisto?
Yeah, Fig, that's what it was. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Raph said that Sony is promoting Death Stranding in Saudi Arabia. There's gonna inform if it succeed or failed when they hear more. Okay.
Yo, JTech, you know why I'm excited to play Death Stranding, even though I'll be getting it right away day one, but I'm definitely, when I do get it though, it's because I like the fact that I'm going into that game completely blinded. I don't want to know nothing about that game because I feel that that's going to make my experience with DS a lot better than trying to figure out and try to piece things together or like listening to videos that like King Thrash put up. I've been ignoring those videos for that reason alone. Because I want to go in there blinded. I want to figure out everything else for myself because I think that's going to enhance and enrich my experience a lot better that way.
Yeah.
But Fatal, are you going to keep that shit real if that game ain't about shit?
Yeah, if the game is trash, like say like what MGS5 was, oh yeah, trust me, you're going to hear it from me.
I got a feeling, man, there's a lot of people out there that love Kojima so much that if that game come up trash, they still going to be like, it was great.
No, but look at Zone of the Enders, like. That's the thing I try to tell people. They're not biased at all of his games. Like if it's crap, they're gonna say it's crap.
Yeah.
Well,
Phantom Pain, operation aside.
But this is what I wanted to say though about Phantom Pain. When we first saw it, did y'all remember the first trailer? Because we can go look at that. It was weird. Do y'all remember when we first saw it? It was so weird. You didn't know it was Metal Gear, and people started trying to figure out, is this Silent Hill? Is this Metal Gear? And then you found out that he did want to do Silent Hill, and then put out PT, and PT was even more weird. but still, you saw the cult following that PT got on a fucking demo, bro. It wasn't even a full game. I'm telling you. Big Money, you're right and you're wrong. His fans are going to follow him, and he has a lot of fucking fans. If this game ain't good, people still going to buy it and play it, bro. Days Gone is not the best game in the world. It has a huge fan base now. More than I ever thought was going to be possible.
Do you think it's going to legit be a Game of the Year contender, though?
I don't know. I don't know. I have to play it. I have to see the story. I can't tell you that because I really don't know. If I say it right now, I could be looking wrong because I don't know the story.
We just be guessing, to be honest. He hasn't shown us much gameplay-wise.
Well, that's when this week is going to change it. He's going to Paris Games Week Wednesday on the 30th. He's going to be on stage. They're saying that that's the day. That is the official day that he's going to show off the trailer that he's been working on.
You don't need to show anything else, to tell you the truth.
He does, because we got trolls on the internet claiming, I don't want to buy the game because I don't know anything. He's going to end up spoiling a lot of shit in the game, bro. And it's because of the trolls. When you got thousands of people continuously saying, I don't know what the game is.
Don't understand what's going on. He don't need to. I don't think he need to show anything.
He doesn't need to, but he's going to do it. At this point, he's going to do it. It doesn't matter if he doesn't need to. At this point, I'm so hyped for the game, I don't need that trailer. But he's going to do it, bro. I remember when Avengers Endgame's trailer came out and people act like they didn't know what the fuck was happening. Then they start putting out more trailers until it basically got spoiled for you, except for the ending fight. And it's like, bro, you didn't need to fucking do that. We go see the movie anyway. We could talk all the shit we want to talk.
Don't you hate when fucking trailers do that shit, though?
Exactly. And it's sad because
they always show you the ending in the film.
Exactly. Look, this guy wants to be a movie producer. He's doing what movie producers do. They put out teasers and teasers and teasers, and you start to get hyped and shit. But now he about to put out that big ass trailer, and it's not gonna spoil shit for me. I'm going to be happy for the people that can be proven wrong, but they don't matter. I'm going to tell you why. The majority of these idiots on the internet trolling saying they don't want to get the game because they don't know about it, or they're confused by every trailer they see. Some of those idiots, they don't even own a PS4. And again, yeah.
Yep. I was just finna say, you know what I hate about the movies that be happening in movies with those trailers? Is when they show a trailer that's not even in the movie.
Exactly.
I hate when they do that.
Avengers Infinity War did that, where Hulk was Hulk, and he was running with the Wakandas. And in the fucking movie, we found out he don't even turn into Hulk anymore on Earth.
Yeah, that shit.
And it was
crazy.
like, why even put that in there if he's not there, bro? So.
Yeah, they do that all the time.
But I can't wait to see all the weird shit like masks and outfits and. It's just a whole bunch of shit, because what I just saw right now, I saw a picture of Big Money's foot, and it was disgusting.
Did you?
It was disgusting.
It was.
I want to show you what I just saw. It's not spoiling anything for you guys. It's just showing you more deep customizations. This is the bike that I tell people about all the time. I never knew you could do that with the bike. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro, this game is on
Look at all that shit, man.
You shut up. That's a lot of pizza. That's a lot of pizza, okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, all those fucking packages.
I'm talking about the bike, though, man. You can customize the color of the bike. That's game of the year. No, but I'm just saying, for a game to be so open with all these different customizations, once again, you don't have to have it like stacked up there like Jenga. You can put it on the side. You can put it on his arm. You can put it on his leg. Like, there's a lot of places you can put the boxes. But I don't know, man. I think a lot of people gonna end up looking stupid because they gonna do that. I know I'm gonna do that. Like, if you gotta go and deliver all these side mission boxes to these different facilities, you're probably gonna want to take as many with you as possible instead of going back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
But Jay, if they're giving an early embargo lift for a week ahead, you think that's not confident?
He is confident, right? He's confident, and Sony's confident in him because they allowed him to do that. I think that it could get a higher score than what I predict, between an 80 and a 90 or an 84, right? I think it could definitely get that, but if it doesn't mean it's bad. Again, we're going back to we don't know how some reviewers are gonna like it. They might go into this game already confused and say, hey, I don't care about it. I don't care how good the story is. Hey, I don't like the game. I don't like the game. Well, I gotta review this game and then give it a score that they personally believe it deserves. You see what I'm saying? Because they already got it in their mind that they don't like the game. Prime example, the dumb chick from GameSpot and the dumbass chick from IGN. They just went into fucking Days Gone.
Into the conversation, you dickhead.
Fucking Adam.
Sure, I was just on the shit, and all I kept on seeing was you showing fucking pictures of a bike. That's not what people want to hear about fucking Death Stranding, Jay. Fuck's sake.
They want to see that fucking bike, and they want to see the power of that fucking water, man.
Also, by the way, when it comes to
do you guys see that water right there?
I'm gonna say this right now, man. When it comes to Marvel films, every fucking Marvel film always has 5 trailers and then fucking 12 to 11 TV spots. By the time you watch that film, you've already seen probably roughly around an hour's worth of content. So what's the point of fucking always seeing those films? Boom, done.
Yeah. Adam's out.
Also, by the way,
he's not out.
Jay, did you talk about the Xbox revenue that came out this week?
No, we didn't. We need to talk about that.
The Xbox.
You got it, yeah, man. You gotta go to gamebiz.net.
You know, man, this is the one game I'm gonna put out here. I did want to play Overwatch, not because I like the gameplay, but it's a good looking game. Let me go.
Talk about the revenue.
Adam, how much they made?
Yeah, I'm talking about the revenue.
Bad, bro. It was bad. Are we looking for Xbox revenue, or are we looking for Microsoft revenue?
No, this is the sense of Xbox revenue in hardware sales, software sales, as well as the fact that they are not going to be covering how many people are using Xbox Live.
We're looking for the one 3 days ago, right?
They said 10 billion, Adam. Adam, they said 10 billion.
What?
10 billion what?
In revenue.
We talking about the gaming. We talking about gaming.
No,
we're not talking about fucking company.
No, I'm not talking about that sort of aspect. I'm talking about the revenue in which.
Okay, I got it, Adam.
Yeah.
Let me go zoom.
It's basically the individual slots, so hardware, software, Game Pass, all that shit, all that shenanigans.
Yeah, I see. At the top, their whole business is worth 10 billion, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about gaming.
You need Xbox Live to do Game Pass, right? So if you're not going to be covering the live memberships and the users, so if you're not going to be covering that stuff, right? How do you cover Game Pass in a specific light? Because that's connected to it. You can't be doing that.
So what are we looking for? We looking for.
So Adam, what are you saying? You're saying that overall it's not good? That's not a good look?
No, it's not letting up.
Well, in some sense, yeah, it's not a good look because Xbox Live is connected to Game Pass.
So
are people using Game Pass or what? What's up with that?
So basically, right, when I was playing Gears of War 5, right, I think it was on the Friday when the network went down. People that were wanting to play that game couldn't because Game Pass was technically down because of the fucking services. So yeah, here we go. So
Mine wasn't.
My one was
50-50.
Shit other time were.
Adam, do you got the article so I can put it up? Because I know.
Twitter was absolute. I gotta say, bro, Twitter was fucking crazy that day.
Jay, I don't see it. You got it up?
I don't have it up.
Here we go. I'll mention it, right? So basically, Xbox Q1 2020 results are in. Gaming revenue is down by 7%. Hardware sales is down by 34%. Services revenue is flat. Xbox will no longer report Xbox Live monthly active users.
They couldn't even break even, man. That's
going into
the holiday
that's
too.
That's what I'm saying. If you're a fan,
that's going into Q1 of 2020.
Exactly. If you're a fan, that's great. You can be a fan, but don't sit up here and tell me they're making bank off of fucking Game Pass. Don't sit up. Stop.
I think I saw someone. I saw someone in Game. I think I saw someone in Game Informer yesterday. Talk about how that was on thingy. What's it called again? Game Pass. But thing is. Oh God, what did he say? Something like that. 1 minute, give me a sec.
That game, I just noticed been charting on PS4. I haven't seen a lot of high charts with the Xbox version.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people.
So
I
looks like it's
think
gonna be pretty
Dealer put
one-sided,
on
just
Twitter
like most of the
that
other
it's
multiplans.
really making more money for Game Pass than putting it on PlayStation. But Dealer is Dealer, so he's gonna say what he's gonna say, bro. Hey, they gonna live in their own world, and then statistics like this come out, and then they gonna ignore it, and then they gonna go back to their own little world, and it's like, hey, we got the facts in front of you, bro. Like you should take this. You know, Microsoft ain't gonna tell you.
I just told you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just listen. I was just telling you about Dill. I said, yo, this dude is hallucinating, man. He's bugged out. He is bugging out, man.
So that's just like I don't know. Like everybody got.
I did actually just. Oh god, what the fuck's that? Yeah, I found the tweet by the. I found the tweet by the way. It says I mean, he did a follow-up of it, I think, didn't he? Yeah, so he did a follow-up. He said, Outer Worlds sounds like it's the game everyone wants. Everyone is playing, yet no one purchased thanks to Game Pass. And then he went, because obviously a lot of people got butthurt of this. Because regarding my Outer Worlds tweet, I'm giving Game Pass praise. People getting to play new releases for a low sub cost is a great thing. Sure, you could go the other route and say I'm not doing research or something else done, but that's all it is. Yeah. I mean, I looked at the replies of this tweet, and a lot of people were stating the facts of, like like somebody said, like how does this help the developers? Like, do we know? And he goes, we don't. Because again, like this is one thing I really want to know about is how this benefits the devs, because if you're spending the money you are,
Fatal just said they're not getting no royalties.
Exactly, bro.
He said they're on salary.
What's that? Say that again.
You're getting a
Fatal
salary.
just said they're on salary. The developers on salary.
Ones that work for Microsoft,
only their first party.
Yeah, only the people that work for Microsoft, man.
What about
I don't know what
they would get what you're talking about.
Indies, fucking whatever purchases for these indie games that come out, like say like After Party or Oxenfree, like what's his name there recently just did like some unfiltered thing on IGN a while back, actually discussing about the whole Game Pass thing, and he was worried about is this going to hurt day one sales and blah 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 blah. And believe it or not, he said when he put the game up there for some strange phenomenon, the game sold on other platforms fucking and shit like that itself, that game being on Game Pass, which I don't really understand how that works, but apparently it did.
Yeah.
You kind of had, I mean, I'm not going to be as dumb and say it's as popular as Rocket League, but some of those games, they'll just get exposure and it'll hop on like that, Because people are just curious about it.
Without it, most people don't even blink an eyelash at that shit.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm a firm believer that I think indies should be up there. And like games like Gears and Forza and Halo, those bigger IPs that Microsoft releases should not be on that service.
Nope, they shouldn't. And they shouldn't
Well,
be
yeah,
on,
I mean, going off of it, the thing is, going off of this sort of thing, for me, anyway, there's a grey area with this whole Game Pass thing for me, because again, not a lot of people, which are fans of the service, talk about the aspects of consumer. They always talk about the consumer end, but I never see a lot of people talk about the developer end, which again baffles me. So when it comes to Outer Worlds, right, selling what it's doing right now, and then getting those numbers of how well it did on PlayStation, PC, and Xbox, I would like to see those numbers on PlayStation's end, and then compare them to Xbox, to the sense of how many people actually download that game on Game Pass and buying it. Because I can tell you right now that I'll probably say more people bought the game on PlayStation than downloaded it on Game Pass, and that's two areas. That's PC and Xbox that are going to be able to do that, considering the point of buying it on PlayStation.
And you know what? I just thought about that because we talked about that a little earlier. How a lot of people, like, take Naughty Dog for instance. I think people don't realize that Naughty Dog, every time Naughty Dog put a game out,
or next generation. Someone's gonna take the L.
Yeah, look, all I'm gonna put it at the gen is over.
Somebody's gonna bail out. Jay, hold up, before you make it out, Jay, say something. Somebody's getting out the game, and somebody's getting out. It's oversaturated right now.
They stubborn. They not leaving. They not leaving.
Yeah.
Huh?
They not leaving. They not leaving, bro.
Get into it with a console. They might do something.
Yeah, but look, Microsoft ain't
I don't
leaving,
think
bro.
nobody's getting out right now.
They not leaving. They not. Next gen,
maybe.
if they fall
They made
on,
$1 billion last year, man.
yeah, if they
But you
fall
know
on their
what actually
face
really
next
does scare
gen
me, though?
and they don't make nothing,
You know,
then I could say that. But they not leaving. They not leaving, J Love.
Jay, it's oversaturated right now. Something's gonna crash.
Yeah, but the main three console makers are not leaving. So Microsoft's not leaving. Microsoft.
Well, it's like what's it called again? Like Jay, it's like what I said earlier on, right? Microsoft spent 1.25 billion dollars on indie games, right? The reason why they did that, right, was because the fact is they tried to play the same card Sony did at the beginning of this generation, right? Sony were all about indies, right? They welcomed them in with open arms, right? And the time where Sony started to dwindle from that narrative, not saying completely, but to like a certain degree, was the whole Hello Games thing with No Man's Skies, because that's an indie game, right? They gave them all the marketing, all the resources. They put money into that game, and in some sense, I wouldn't say like PlayStation got hurt, but they were thinking that they could get hurt. Obviously, now No Man's Sky is actually a better game than what it was originally, because obviously the content's all there and so on and so forth. But the thing is, like I said, I'm not saying that Sony have declined indies completely, because they haven't. They are still promoting indies. The problem is that PlayStation, like at the beginning of the generation, right? They didn't have these big, these big first-party studio games like Spider-Man, your God of War, and so on and so forth. So like they kind of put their focus on indies at first, and then they sort of the momentum shifted towards their first parties, right? I've been seeing a lot of podcasts talking about this, like, oh, Sony have left them behind. Oh, they don't care about indies. Bullshit. They will go back to the indie premise, when the PS5 is going to be announced, right? Because I can tell you right now,
Adam, you do remember that historically Sony always starts off real slow, so that's
what I mean. That's what I mean. But I'm not one saying.
They're still releasing more games.
There's people out there that are saying that they don't care about these people, right? And yet when they see Microsoft say, "Oh, we spent $1.25 billion on indie games," it's like, "Oh, they care about them more than PlayStation." Wrong. They don't. The only reason why they put that much money into that is because when you look at the library of games that Microsoft have, they needed those games. And two of them, which were Cuphead and Ori, were indie games. And they were probably the two of the best indie games that they have in their library, as well as Inside, when it was exclusive to them, and Limbo, those sort of games, when they were on their platform only, and then obviously they later on went on to PlayStation. So, like, again, it is this factor of, I see Microsoft throwing a lot of money around in different areas, whether it's streaming, whether it's their gaming, their gaming division, which is Xbox. That's all fine, right? But the thing is that if you're thinking around this money and this shit doesn't deliver on that premise, like their first parties, there's gonna be a fucking problem. There's gonna be a major fucking problem.
They're definitely just throwing money around and seeing if it sticks. I feel like PlayStation, they have a more, they know which developers to target.
Look, I'm gonna put it this way. I know what J Love said.
I got a feeling though, Sony is not gonna do that anymore. Them starting off slow in the beginning of the thing, I don't think they're gonna do that anymore, man. I really don't think they're gonna do that way anymore. They could. What's going on, fam?
J Love, you gotta fix your mic, man. Sometimes it's low, sometimes it's good.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta always speak into the mic, because if not, it's like you just real low.
Look, why is you cracking up?
No, I was saying that it's oversaturated right now, man.
I agree, but Microsoft is too stubborn. If they was to leave, they should have been left, because they've been doing bad for a long time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like Jay,
they're not going anywhere.
Right? I'm gonna say this right now, Jay. You saying that, it's like when we were talking to Cole, And then Thrasher came in and sort of re-clarified what I was trying to say. And that was the whole Don Matrick thing, right? Yes, he fucked up, right? But did he fuck up prior to that? No. He got fired off of one fucking fault. And the thing was,
He needed somebody to blame that on.
The thing is, the shit that he talked about eventually became fucking a thing. The whole digital thing is what Xbox is doing right fucking now. And yet people gave that guy shit for doing certain things wrong. Listen,
they needed somebody to blame that on. That's all it was. They needed somebody to blame that on.
No, Big Mike, he was a fucking scapegoat for it. That was easy for them, right? They brought in Phil Spencer, which, by the way, when I read the article about how he came into Xbox, dude, the guy fucking got discovered by fingering a fucking Atari in his fucking garage, and then a Microsoft dude, who his dad knew, said, hey, do you want to come work for Microsoft when he was in college? He literally got lucky for being at Microsoft. He got majorly fucking lucky to be at Microsoft.
So he's basically a douchebag. Like
I'm talking about Phil Spencer.
Yeah, exactly. I always said Phil Spencer is a douchebag, and he is.
There was an article.
Hey man, anybody could have did what he did, man.
Exactly.
There was an article on GameSpot. I think it was after E3. Which basically explains Phil Spencer and how he came to, became the person he was at Microsoft. And Son of Sam posted it to me. Read the whole fucking thing. There's a lot of things where, like, if he wasn't in these certain places at certain times, he wouldn't be where he is today. He got lucky, majorly.
Man, anybody could have did that dude's job, man. Anybody, literally anybody could have did that dude's job.
There's a lot of people that I've spoken to, that could have done a way better job than Phil did and clocked onto the issues way fucking earlier. But some people tend to praise Phil Spencer, saying, "Oh, he's got, he's the guy that's turned around Xbox, this and that." So the guy every fucking year says, "Wait till next E3." Especially this E3. This E3 was stupid because you had all the time in the world to do whatever you wanted. And what did he do? Does the exact same fucking thing as he always does. Wait until next E3.
I'm still trying to figure out what did he do, Adam? What did he do? What did he do that was so great? I'm still trying to figure that shit out.
That's the thing.
He was the face of Xbox when they needed him. That's it.
What's cool again?
He was a
Big Mike. Wait, what's it? Big Mike. The funny thing is, right? You saying that, I used to be like, oh, Phil Spencer's done such an amazing job with Xbox. One of my mates that's in the industry, who some of these guys know, Jody, said, why do you say that? Why do you say that all the time? I go, because he's done so well. He goes, but the thing is, all the shit that he's done is the most easiest, fucking simplest shit you can ever do.
Look, the only thing that he did was reverse the shit that they said they was going to do. They had a roadmap for Xbox One, and one thing he did was like,
it's the sense of a guy that is... It's basically a guy with a face that people see and they're like, oh, he looks like a nice dude. Yes, but then also at the same time, every time I see Phil Spencer, he looks like it looks like fucking Xbox sucked the living fucking life out of the guy. Because every time that guy looks like he's gonna die at any minute. Like, he looks like he's gonna drop off the face of the earth. Like, that guy is getting...
See how much gray hair he's got over the year?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Hey, this dude, PlayStation, play something. Hey, he said he convinced Big Money to wait until next generation. Hey, bro, he damn near did. For real, he damn near did. But, hey, he didn't do nothing spectacular, man. He really didn't. All he did, they had a fucking roadmap. They had a roadmap. They seen that it fell flat on the face, and all he did was say, okay, we're not doing it anymore. That's all he did. That's the only fucking thing. He didn't do nothing that changed Xbox around.
I'm gonna say this because I forgot whose podcast it was, but I was watching it, and funny enough, Fatal, they were watching your video about Gears 5 microtransactions, and then your second video where they raised the prices of the iron.
Yeah, that was only in certain territories.
Yeah. But the thing is the sense of we talked about this yesterday. When we were talking to Dealer and Colt. Or no, wait, was it Dealer? I forgot who was in there.
It was Colt was here with
it was Hip
Hop Gamer, yeah.
Yeah, well, we're talking about like Game Pass, right, and all the bits and what it did for Gears, but also it's a sense of what it encouraged Gears to do on that narrative. Because like I remember playing, like I said, the opening weekend, and I remember seeing the skins and stuff like that. And I think I played up until like the following weekend where I saw it, and I was like, I never saw the increase in the price, but I saw this in the news, in the and also on Twitter. Like, that is literally what would happen, like, with most of their fucking games. If that shit's on Game Pass, especially for their first-party games, like Halo and stuff like that, I would not be fucking shocked if they monetize the shit out of it, because they need to generate some sort of revenue from these games. And that's a problem. That's a fucking huge problem.
Halo Infinite?
Well, yeah, well, anything Fatal. Halo Infinite, Gears, Forza, any of the other new IPs that they're going to be bringing out, I wouldn't be surprised if they monetize the shit out of them.
The problem with Gears, right? And I made that video for a specific reason, because that shit was pretty bad, fucking regardless of the fact. But the thing of it is, they did lower down the price of the actual fucking of those microtransactions. The iron is still the same, which is whatever. But the thing of it is, if honestly, truth be told, if that game wanted to be like, if they wanted to make more money off of that shit with microtransactions, they would have went fucking ham on that game, not just cosmetic wise. They would have went to fucking town on that shit, and they didn't.
Yeah.
They would have did a lot more than that.
I mean, us talking about this sort of thing, it's like I haven't got it yet. Hopefully I'll be playing it like next week sometime. Because I'm going to game share with my brother. But Modern Warfare, right? I've been seeing a lot of people playing the game. Obviously, a lot of the things that people are not liking about the game, it's mainly to do with like the actual like the parts and stuff like that, like dead silence doesn't work, and some things like basically things that can easily be fixed. But like, what I'm trying to say is that before the game came out, a lot of people talked about loot boxes and pay-to-win weapons and stuff like that, right? And obviously, it turned out that it wasn't to be true. They are going to be doing a battle pass, which is obviously there's going to be a free. It's going to be like Destiny 2's one, or Fortnite, where you have the free one and then you have the premium one. And listen, when it comes to microtransactions, I don't mind it if it's cosmetic, like Fortnite does, right? But I kind of feel like the shift for battle passes in games is a better way of going, for the sense of, like, again, the free battle pass and then the premium battle pass. Because, like, say, like, if you're a person that plays a lot of COD or Fortnite, you're going to go for that shit. That's a better way of going with the microtransactions, in a sense, or some degree of it. And I've seen, it's not live on Modern Warfare yet. I think they're doing it in, I think it's either November or December, which, again, is great. I mean, they did this shit with Black Ops 4, up to a degree where they started throwing in weapons that you had to fucking get through packages, which people got pissed.
I'm sorry to cut in, but I'm getting tired of that. I'm reading Six Humor's stuff, and of course he's speaking.
Yeah,
Six Humor. If you wanna step in the podcast for a little bit, if you got time, you can.
Can I just say though, Jay, my final thoughts on it is like, if Gears, if they want to monetize in some aspect, like some of their things, a battle pass would have been a better option for them to go down.
I think that probably would have been the best thing.
You're right. He did do a great job. He did
a good job selling them on that Xbox.
You think about every generation, right? Last generation we had season passes, and then at the end we got the microtransactions, right? This year we had microtransactions and season passes, but by the end of the year we're now seeing a little bit of a fizzle out. Like, the season pass aspect is fizzling out in certain games, and they're going for like a battle pass and then microtransactions heavy. Next generation, I wouldn't be surprised if battle passes became the norm and microtransactions started to fizzle out, and then season passes became a non-existent thing.
He said he's playing Judgment.
Interesting.
Oh, it's all right. No, you anyway. But I wanted to say, Adam, and I think you and even Fatal, you can't give Microsoft credit for Outer Worlds, okay? Microsoft acquired the company.
Wait, in what price?
Why can't you
They're,
get
they're
them
trying to
credit?
say that
It's on Game Pass.
no. Hold on. Let's stop trolling. Let's stop joking for a little bit, okay? What you talking about? We're talking about the quality of the game. Xbox fans are saying the quality of game and it being good is because of Xbox. It's because of Microsoft. You cannot give Microsoft or their Xbox gaming division that credit. It is not their game. They did not.
No, you can't. I mean, like, you can give, like, maybe, like, 15-20%, but you can't give them, like, a whole 100.
Why?
No, Obsidian gets all the credit for me, man.
Why? No, why?
Why?
That's what
I'm trying to say. Like, Xbox maybe get, like, a small percentage, but the main percentage of that is Obsidian and the...
I'm not talking about how much the revenue. I'm talking about the game being a good game.
I'm not talking about revenue, Jay.
Who owns the IP? Let me ask you a question real quick. Who owns the IP for Outer Worlds? Who owns that IP?
That's Obsidian.
Fatal. Who owns that IP?
Was it always a private division?
Obsidian? I thought the private division owned it.
That's what I was thinking.
The publishing rights.
I can go check it out on Justia real quick.
Okay. Let me ask you something. Listen, if they come up with Outer Worlds 2, that's going to be Microsoft's, right? That Outer Worlds 2 is going to be all Microsoft, right?
More than
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, Justia got it right here. Hold on. Justia has the trademark right here. We about to go check this out real quick.
Hey, don't stop smoking on that good old weed right there, because I know that's what you smoking.
I'm not. That's not me.
Oh, that's fucking Sam. Gotta be Sam. Yeah, he's fucking quiet. It's gotta be him.
Out there getting higher than
okay, we got Outer Worlds right here on the trademark for Justia.com. It says that Obsidian Entertainment they own it. So they own it.
They own the IP. So Microsoft owns Obsidian.
Yeah. But they didn't help make the game. That's what I'm saying. They acquired it after they had already started working on the game.
Microsoft owns it now, though, right?
Yeah, Microsoft owns it.
They own it now, right?
Yeah, they own the developer now.
Jay, just something that you know, when it comes to this game, Private Division are the publishers, right? But then also the parent organization is Take-Two Interactive as well.
Oh, for this one?
Hey, forget you sick.
No. The Private Division, right, are their own publication. But the thing is, their parent, which is basically their mom and dad, is Take-Two Interactive.
I know what these games about. Oh, I'm sorry, Ed. This motherfucker sick. I know what these games be about, goddammit. Leave me alone.
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about, Adam. But what I'm saying is Xbox fans are running around saying, if it wasn't for Microsoft, the game wouldn't be so good. You can't say that. Like, no.
Well, no, they can't say that because, again, the reason why people are hyped about Outer Worlds is because, let's be honest, right? Fallout has been in a fucking... I'm going to say it right now. Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 have been, like, a fucking major decrease for fucking Fallout fans, right? But everyone says, like, they've been wanting a Fallout game for a fucking long time now, since New Vegas, which they made. And Outer Worlds is that first fucking taste of that sort of game. Because again, like I said, like Fallout 4 wasn't, again, a lot of fans that I know that are big Fallout fans did not like that game. And then 76 is a major clusterfuck with subscriptions now. And they are just digging a massive fucking hole for themselves right at this point.
Okay, who's that guy that said, I make the PlayStation, what did you say? I make the PlayStation community look bad. Look, I only got 8,000 subscribers.
Booker Lucas said you make your mirror look bad.
Yeah. No, but look, I only got 8,000 subscribers. Like you guys say all the time, Sony doesn't really even acknowledge me. There's still people on YouTube that don't even know who I am. So I don't believe I have that influence. It's weird that you guys do that dumb shit. Oh, you make the PlayStation community look bad, or
I pay no attention to
I know they're trolling, but I just want to like say how stupid it is, because at that point in time you're trying to make me bigger than I actually am. Like, there's a lot of other people in the gaming community, even in the PlayStation section of the gaming community. Like, I don't represent everybody. I represent this channel and what I'm trying to achieve. What I'm trying to achieve is clarity. I want people to be right about shit. I might be wrong about a lot of shit, but that's why I have people that I brought in for the PlayStation Legion. Adam, Sick Humor, Big Money, Sam. People correct me all the time. I have to take that criticism.
But you know what? The main purpose of every channel, man, is for people to give their own opinions.
Exactly.
The dude that just said that, man, those people don't like other people's opinions. Those are the people that get mad at you and don't want to talk to you no more because of your opinion.
Why the fuck do we bring on people like D?
It's just your opinion.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused about it. You know, even though I don't like the PC.
No, Jay, it's stupid. Because again, like I said, man, if we were bad for the PlayStation community, then why the fuck we bring on people from Xbox's end, on Nintendo's end?
Exactly.
Or PC. I've talked to a lot of the PC community.
Yeah, whatever, man. Like, we're not fucking giving them a bad name. We're just stating the facts that, again, a lot of people like to go over, like, you know, the whole Game Pass thing, or, you know, certain studios that are under certain things.
People like that, man, like to stay one-minded to things, man. They don't open their heart or their minds to anything else. They like to stay in one little circle. And
some people found out about me about like one video, Big Money. I'm being honest. Somebody made, like, when Rags made his negative videos, people would just watch his videos, and that's how they look at me. That's it.
Oh, no, yeah, and that's another thing.
It's just the weirdest thing. Like, you're supposed to know who I am. You're supposed to know everything about my life just because of one person's negative look on my YouTube channel from one video that person didn't like.
You should even do that with your own followers, man. Like, if you... I noticed this is a real fucked up thing that's going on in the gaming community. If you side with one person, and let's say somebody side and they've been subscribed to Cole Eastwood, everything that he says is God's word.
I have an answer for that.
Like, this is a human being. Everybody on here are human beings. Everybody make mistakes every time somebody say something wrong. But some people, man, they get so caught up in these other people's lives, man. They take their word as the word of God, man. Like, I be looking at these people, that'd be so fucking strange to see, man. Like, literally, I guarantee you, some of these people, that's just like if you a rock star. Man, you ever seen the girls that's out there that go so fucking far? You can tell some of these people go jump off a roof, and they will literally do it, man. That's how far they in. Just imagine these motherfuckers, they really think these people are superstars. They think these people are gods, man. Like, I don't understand it, man. That's a human fucking being, just like anybody else. We all make mistakes. We all wrong sometimes. I'm right all the time, but that don't make no difference.
Shut up, Big Money. No, you're not.
Nah, man, these motherfuckers are crazy.
Yeah,
man.
but look, this is what this is why they don't like me, bro. When I found out that they were port begging, I only teased them because they continuously bragged about the power of the PC. The majority of the people that brag about that power, they have no proof that they have that power, right? We're in an age of information. Everybody has a camera on their phone, and most people should have the funds to start a YouTube channel, right? Like I pointed out in the beginning of this podcast, Somatic has done everything he needed to do with his YouTube channel, gained 1,000 subscribers based off of the PS4 alone. Editing videos on the PS4 alone, doing his unboxing using the PS4 camera alone. Okay? So don't sit up there and tell, oh, well, I don't have this, I don't have that. Well, no, you don't want to get on camera because you're a little kid. We understand that. But when you're acting like you're a gamer, right? And we don't see no proof, and you're trying to tell us we don't need to worry about your proof as a gamer, that's when you get disregarded. That's when you get blocked. Because, look, I made my start on this YouTube channel, this one right here, 2011, with gameplay. Go back, look at my first video. I think it was like Killzone 3, if I'm not mistaken. All my most popular videos are all gameplay related. None of my most popular videos are coming after anybody. I don't get my views doing that. I get my views with gameplay, showing people games that maybe others don't like. I've always done that since last gen to this gen. Now, if you want to come along and you were born after 2000, right? And you found out about my channel between 2016 and 2019, I don't give you no type of respect. You want to know why you're getting blocked and you're associated with the PC community and you're in that bracket, again, born after 2000, and you found out about my channel between 2016 and 2019, you join the PC community between 2015 or 2016, you don't fucking matter. You're not on anybody's level. Whether you're here, maybe you're a dealer, maybe you're a crap gamer, you're not on anybody's level. We're all older than you, and we've been gaming longer than you. We have more experience with gaming. You sitting around, everything needs to be on everybody's platform. It's anti-consumer. That's bullshit. Go out there, get a job, be a part of society, pay taxes. Everything is not free. And again, I saw the test. We saw Crash Bandicoot, go to PC. We saw Neo, go to PC. We saw Yakuza, go to PC. We saw games over and over classified as PS4 exclusives, PS4 timed exclusive, PS4 third-party exclusives. Head on over to the PC. The people teasing me about it, you're not playing them. So why beg? Then I sit up there, do 70 fucking debates in 3 fucking years, right? And you guys tell me, well, I don't have to buy it. I just wanted people to have the option to buy it. Is that paying the developers' bills? Oh, I just want to give an option to somebody that I don't even know that's going to buy it, and I don't even know if they're going to buy it. That's dumb shit right there. It is.
Hey, Jay, I ain't mean to cut you off. Hey, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man.
This goes out.
Thanks to the everybody out there in the chat, man. Come and check us out. Y'all already know, mad love for everybody on the panel. Luka, J Love, Holla, Eddie. I'll see y'all later, bro. I'm out.
And you being an Xbox slave with PC.
J Love, Mike, man.
I'm getting. Hold on. Let me say this, Jay.
You gotta speak up. You're like you were.
Can you
low.
hear me?
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're speaking into the mic because you were saying stuff. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. I would say the difference between me being a PlayStation corporate slave and you being an Xbox slave or PC slave, I'm getting what I want from the brand I'm slaving for. I'm getting what I want, and that's the games. And that's the hardware, that's everything else that PlayStation brought to me since day one. You, on the other hand, are mad at me because I'm enjoying my system and you're not. You're mad because you're mad because I'm happy. You're mad because I'm getting the games and you're not. So you're slander my console, you'll slander it, you'll belittle it, saying ain't shit, the game just suck, or hardware sucks, got more power, but you're mad on the low. You're mad. And that's the difference between me being a PlayStation corporate slave and you being an Xbox slave. You're not getting what you want from the brand that you're slaving for.
But look at this, J Love. Look. Hold on, J Love. Hold on. You see all of this, guys? All of this is gameplay. These are my most popular videos. None of these most popular videos are coming after anybody. They're all normal, random gameplay videos. That's how I got my start. If I go back here, right, to my oldest videos, you're going to see nothing but gameplay. Okay? So don't act like you know me. Don't act like this version or whatever you believe you saw from other people's negative outlook on this channel is the real me. The real me is a gamer. It's simple as that. Now, I can't say the same about any of you guys because you won't show us the proof and you make excuses day after day, month after month, now year after year why you don't have to put out the proof. But when we put out the proof that we're playing video games, you fucking disregard it. So how about this? You keep talking dumb shit, your comment keep getting deleted. You keep getting blocked. You gonna show me disrespect, I'm gonna show you disrespect. As simple as that.
True.
So I'm talking to the PC community right now. I know a lot of you guys now, the ones that still only play on PC and refuse to get a gaming console. I know you guys. And I am talking about the individuals that put the Switch as a sidearm. Yes, I'm talking to you guys, the younger community of the PC gamers, this generation. Fuck you guys. That's what I'm gonna say to you. Fuck all.
Jay, but Jay, like you said earlier, most of the games that you mentioned, the crashes and all that, the reason why they're playing these games because of Sony and the PlayStation brand. Understand?
I don't care about that.
No,
that's not what. No, I didn't bring that up. I didn't bring that up because of who made it possible. I brought it up. Listen to me, J Love. I'm bringing it up because Sony was the reason why Naughty Dog even made that character. No, that does not matter to them, right? So we can't bring up facts. What matters, though, is that the game went to their platform and they didn't support it. That's what ultimately matters. Because that's why they come to me and tease me. Oh, we got your game, but did you play it? Did you buy it? No. And then they tell me, oh, we don't have to buy it. Oh, we don't have to play it. We just wanted it because other people might want it. But we don't know anybody that wants the game, so then you lose out on all these sales because...
Stupid reasons.
Yeah, you keep going down the totem pole of the younger community of the PC master race, and people keep saying, well, I don't have to buy it, I did it for options. You go to the next person, they say, I don't have to buy it, I did it for options. You go to the next person, I didn't have to buy it, I did it for options. So who's buying the game after all of the people are claiming they want it on their platform, but who's actually buying the game? And this is why I say they're fraud.
Yeah. That sounds like a dealer script playbook, yo.
This is the biggest example of what I'm talking about right now. Next Friday when Neo 2 comes out, why the fuck didn't the developer announce the PC version? They eventually put Neo 1 on the PC the same year, 8 months later, right? But it flopped. And we know this because we saw the fucking sales.
You think it's gonna... Jay, you think they're gonna put it on PC, on Neo 2 or no?
I don't know. I can't read the future with third-party developers. So as far as third-party developers go, I don't know shit. They all over the place this generation. There is no pattern. So if they feel that the people are going to buy it, yeah. But there's a reason why they're not bringing it out there day one on a sequel. Even though we know when they bring out sequels, they normally say, hey, well, we made you wait the first time. We ain't going to do it again. You know? Now, they only made them wait for Crash... what was it? I think it was not Crash Team Racing. I think it was Spyro, because they saw that the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy sales were bad. So they made them wait for Spyro Trilogy until the Switch version was ready. Because again, they didn't buy Crash when it went over there. And again, the only reason I can say is that they claim they want the game so they can have bragging points on the internet, but then they won't actually support the game. And
so why should they bring it over there? They shouldn't even bring it over there.
The thing is, the developer has to do a trial and error because they don't know where their fan base is. So they end up falling for this trap a lot. So they put the game over there. And look, they put the game over there and then they learn. So they learn what happened. Huh?
Yeah, you see Crash and how much that sold on PlayStation alone? Crazy.
I know. It sold 5 million in the first year. But look.
Yeah.
Listen to this. No, I think it was 3 million. 3 million in the first year, which was good. Listen to this. When Neo came over there, it flopped, right? The developer should bring Neo 2 over there same day. The beta should be on PC same day. But again, they know that the Souls games, all types of Souls games, whether exclusive or multiplayer, have always done very well on PlayStation. I don't know if it's going to be on PC anytime soon. I don't know if it ever will be on PC. The thing is, Sony helped publish the first one, and it looked like they might be helping publish the second one in a bigger way. Again, Sony made some mistakes with what they did with Demon Souls. That's why Dark Souls was a multiplayer. Dark Souls was not supposed to exist. And if it was going to exist, it was supposed to be a PlayStation exclusive, but they didn't think that Demon Souls did good. But eventually it did very well. So, we don't know what's going to happen with Neo 2, but if they on the internet next weekend and they're up there begging and asking the developer, hey, why is this not on our platform? Well, did you buy it? That's what the developer is ultimately going to say. Hey, enough of you guys didn't buy it to say, hey, we should put this over there the same day. We lost money. You know, even if we put it over there 8 months later, they lost money because you didn't buy the game. And don't sit up here and tell me you guys paid for the game and you played it more than PlayStation gamers, because the reason why that game even got any type of success was the PlayStation gaming community. Because you guys didn't even know you was going to get you didn't know you was even going to get the game until the end of that year. No one knew it was going to the PC until later. So all the work was PlayStation and the PlayStation gamers. Playing the game, streaming the game, posting screenshots. That's how it happened.
That's why Final Fantasy ain't going multiplayer.
It's not going over there now, but Square Enix is tight for money, so they will put games multiplayer. We saw them put their whole collection of Final Fantasy games multiplayer, trying to scrounge up money. You know, and it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. It's a very confusing thing for gamers like me and you that know where these games belong. But things change. And all I can say is the PC gamers have to wait for Neo 2 or any information on a PC version for Neo 2 because you didn't buy the first one. And again, the developer could sit up there and say, "Well, you're just not getting this one," and they don't even got to. They don't even got to explain themselves.
Well, Jay, do you believe that if Spider-Man went multi-plat, you think it would have sold more? In your opinion?
No, because all the other ones didn't. It got boring because it was multi-plat. It was no effort. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
There was no effort. If it was to go multiply, Insomniac would have never been tasked to make the game. There's no way.
No, well, let's say it goes multi-plat now. I get what you're saying.
If it goes multi-plat now, it will obviously pick up more sales. Obviously. Because it's already made, sold 16 million already on PlayStation 4? So if it goes
never going to stop selling, dude. It's
exactly.
like GTA pretty much.
It's a Spider-Man game with over 40 fucking suits. You know what I'm saying, man? One of the best looking Spider-Man games that ever fucking released. Very smooth game. Amazing combat. You know?
Yeah, that game is sick, man.
All I'm gonna say right now, you can't hold your breath for that game anymore because Sony said, hey, we don't want that to ever happen. Buy the fucking developer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Neo 2, it might end up on PC a year later or 8 months later. It depends on how it does. But the sales could be lower.
Oh yeah, that's day one.
Yeah, the sales could be lower because some people might say, "Let me."
That was my game of the year, the original one.
Exactly. They might say, "Let's wait and see if the game comes over." But that's something.
What's the total sales of Neo 1? What's the total sales of Neo 1, y'all?
More than 3 million, I think, total. Majority of it, obviously,
it's
on PS4.
Over 3 million, but not 4 million.
Let me look it up
the last update they gave us was 3 million. And what was bad about it is because the PS4 version, before it went to the PC, was already almost at 2 million. So the PC really didn't help that much.
No. They reported it in May 2018. And the total sales.
What was it? What was the number?
It was at 2.5 by then, so you'd assume it's got to be close, if not past 3 million by now.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I mean, some people always say this, and they claim I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. A game that's exclusive could outsell a game that's a multi-plat. It depends on what other platform it's on. Let me say PC versus PS4 this generation. PS4's install base and their active users are much more engaging than the PC community right now. Because the people on PC right now that really die hard for the PC, they're younger. They don't have the free money. They're not going to buy game day one. So a developer might end up losing money by bringing that game to the PC. And if any PC fan thinks I'm wrong, did you buy Crash when it went over? Did you get Yakuza when it went over? Did you get Neo when it went over? All the other Japanese RPGs that went over.
It's like a card game or an MMO. I don't really count PC as like another plat. Their sales are so bad on that. That's the thing.
Exactly,
like
bro.
A typical game.
Exactly. So I think that the developer for Neo should have never announced it. The sales could have been strong. Once you split your sales.
They didn't give a fuck about that game.
Yeah, once you split your fucking sales by saying, hey, we're bringing it to PC, people kind of like, oh, shit, it's going to PC. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they should have. I think they should have probably had it exclusive for a whole year. It would have got 2 million with PlayStation, and then you could have seen if the PC would pick it up for an extra million. But the sales stopped when it went to
Sam,
PC. It was embarrassing because the game was good. Like Sam said, the game was good, bro. The game was really good.
Yeah, but look at Final Fantasy on PS1. That shit sold over 10 million. It hit about 10 million.
Exactly, and it was released on PC around the same time, right?
The PC version too. I still have it around here actually.
It was released on PC, but they never released the sales on PC.
Nah, Eidos fucked it up. They did a crappy port of it.
Yep. So
again,
I just hope. My only thing, bro, if PC fans want to keep talking shit, just buy your games. You can say your shit's powerful. I admit. Yes, we have inferior, outdated technology on consoles. Yes, we know. We all know. I know. I know this. I don't care.
Are you sure you know?
Yeah, I know. We have exclusives that shit on your game. All we want, right, is when you're sitting around port begging, when the game finally comes to your platform of choice, just go out and buy it. You begging just for you to ignore the game when it comes over is pointless. You hurting the developer.
Because they want the bragging rights, like you said.
Bragging rights bragging rights ain't paying the bills of a third-party developer. It ain't doing it. That don't help people feed their kids. That's not helping. You think if we go run up in McDonald's and get all their food for free, you think that shit's gonna fucking stay open? No, man. They need money to stay relevant, man.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Neo 2 is a day one. They added that character customization.
Buddy?
Character customization is so fucking key for me, man. And for a game like Neo, I'm loving that. And what this new demon mode they have, and then the twin hatchets that they have, I'm really liking what I'm seeing. It looks a lot more fluid too. I think that the pro version will really benefit this time around, because remember they had that that performance mode and with the graphics mode or something like that.
JayTech, just let Eddie ask something so you can go back to your rant.
Oh, is Eddie here?
Yeah.
Eddie? Hold on, Eddie.
Oh, they got a VR version in the works? It's pretty smart.
Horizon Zero Dawn, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I seen that.
I'm soon.
Okay, Eddie, what do you say, buddy?
VR, Horizon Zero Dawn is they working on a VR game.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's rumored right now, but I think Forbes picked it up, so it's probably true. And because Guerrilla Games is over there near France, they might come out next week at Paris Game Weeks and also have that, because Guerrilla Games and Kojima have been working together for Horizon for Death Stranding, so it will make sense for them to also be there, not just beside them, but just to be there, because their studio's not that far. So I'm not saying we gonna get the announcement, but it would make sense to get a couple announcements out the way, since you are going to Paris Games Week in some sort of way. You're gonna have a presence, so I would love teaser. I mean, that's impressive. Seeing Aloy with the bow and arrow in first person. I mean, they're skilled with first person, bro. Like, they know what they're doing with first person. So,
well, you think this is going to PS5 though? I think this is going to PS5, or it's going to be on the PS4?
I think it'll be PS4. I mean, everything's backwards compatibility, but I think it's going to launch on PS4.
With the VR version?
Yeah, it's probably not. It's not going to be like a full-on open world game, but I think it's going to be something.
Yeah, it's like a standalone version.
Yeah, standalone
I'm guessing
version.
$30 or $40.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I don't know what we getting for PS5.
It's not like No Man's Sky. We're playing the whole game in VR.
Yeah, I don't know what we getting for PS5, but I definitely believe part of that delay was them recognizing that you can't launch Last of Us in a month where we're probably gonna learn more about the PS5. It's probably not the smartest thing to do.
Yeah, but we got Final Fantasy coming around the Last of Us Part 2 too.
That's too much. Exactly. But it comes out that following month. I think February is the month where we get the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. That's the classic show where Sony showed off the original PlayStation.
I'm telling you that Iron Man VR is going to popularize VR. I'm calling that shit right now.
I was about to say
bro,
that.
I'm telling you, bro. I told Big Money. I know he's down right now. There are so many different fundamental factors that are going to sell a PS4 this holiday. He has no fucking idea. Speaking of holiday, I think we should really talk about this. I wanted to know what your thoughts are, Boca Loca. Everybody else chime in. I'm about to change it back so I can read these comments. I want everybody to chime in. Black Friday.
Hit that motherfucking like button. Hit that like button.
Black Friday, what do you guys think for the PS4 bundles and system price? I'm going with get it off the shelves, $150. Bundles for games that already sold over 10 million, and you can just put it with that game and not lose money at all. $150 with 2 fucking games a month of PlayStation Plus. Just get it off the shelves. Slim. Get it slim.
Dude, within a day, it's going to be back ordered, I feel like.
What do you mean?
A day, maybe 2 days. That's just going to be back ordered, like the last one they did with Spider-Man. They're not going to be able to keep up with the
You want to get it off the shelves before next gen? Clear your fucking stock. I'm just saying, bro. Just clear it, man. Just clear it. pick up some sales from some newer games along the way. Medieval might sell a little bit more. Death Stranding might sell a little bit more.
I thought you were talking about the rumored bundle they were talking about.
What rumored bundle?
Like 150, it comes with God of War, Horizon, and I forgot the other game. But that's the rumored bundle.
They do that shit, bro. If they do that shit, all I'm gonna say, Big Money he got to pay me a lot of money, man. If they do what you just said, I'm gonna get richer, man. Fuck that shit.
I mean, is it really a surprise?
Bro, it's not a surprise because again, those are the two games that are sold over 10 million. I'm reading the comments now. Medieval is still a need to buy. I'm gonna wait on Medieval. It's a $30 game, right? So I can wait for it to go down a little bit more.
I'm sure they're gonna put that on PS Plus at some point.
But you said 150 with 2 games and PlayStation Plus is the most. You must be smoking. No, bro, you'd be surprised. Remember, it's the end of the generation. I ain't crazy.
They did Spider-Man for $199. Why wouldn't they do something like this?
They did the Spider-Man bundle for $199, bro. I ain't crazy. Next gen. Remember, next gen. The PS5 comes out next year. PS5 won't get significant adoption until the end of 2021. Okay, that's cool.
Can I make a bet with him? Is that big money in the chat? I will bet you $1,000 that shit will be again back ordered just like the PS4 was within the first month.
Bro, it's gonna be a lot of riots if they have PS4s as low as 200 or fucking 150. Let me put it this way: they can get away with 200 with 3 fucking games, and people go crazy. I'm being honest, man. That'll be
sold out so quick, man.
I mean, okay, 150 or 200, they still gonna be sold out. Even if they don't have a game with it, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's the power of exclusives right there. People know what games are on the PlayStation. They've been waiting. Some people, I don't know why, they're still waiting. After 100 million PS4 sold, they're still waiting for the price to come down. Don't know why. But I'm just being honest, man. 150 or 200, that's a crazy price. With or without games. Let's just say they have a PlayStation Now bundle. How about that? 150 PlayStation Now with PlayStation Plus for a month.
They haven't even experimented with that. That's a great point.
I mean,
what did they
so
do their own
bundles.
stupid $1 for 2 months or some shit?
Remember the VR bundles we saw in the UK with fucking 4 games? Fuck this shit.
I think that was like $250, right?
Fuck this shit. I'm about to go show you the power
Big
of
Money just got back in. Big Money say we'll place that bet.
Big Money ain't coming. Big Money don't want this.
I leave for about 5 motherfucking minutes and y'all lose y'all damn minds up in here. God damn it. That shit ain't gonna sell for no $150 motherfucking dollars.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut that shit up, okay? I'll throw a fucking taco in your eyebrow. These things are true.
$99.
Y'all lost y'all goddamn mind up in here.
Okay. Let me see. Bundle games. Doobity doom doom boom boom boom.
What bundle you say gonna fly out shelves? The PS5 or this bundle up?
Okay.
Well, both. No, but the Black Friday PS4 one. The rumors
I have a bundle. I have a bundle, and I want you to look at it.
Yeah,
I'm about to share my screen. Everybody, go look. Big Money, you gonna want to see this shit. And I want to tell you right now, when you see this bundle, it's gonna be bigger than your foot.
Nah, I seen that bundle. I seen that.
You didn't see this bundle. Please don't tell me you saw this fucking bundle, bro.
No, that's Jay talking. I didn't say nothing. Bundle.
You see this bundle right here? It already exists.
Oh shit.
Don't tell me they're not gonna have this shit ready for fucking 200. Fuck out of here, Big Money. Look at that.
Yeah, I saw that bundle already.
That shit right there.
Is that a full year of PS Plus?
I think that's 3 months.
Oh, okay.
They had another one.
But that's Uncharted and God of War and Gran Turismo. Bro, I'm telling you.
They had another one with Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, I see it right here. It got God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Shadow Colossus with 3 months of PlayStation Plus. I'm telling you, these bundles already exist. Big Money about to lose more money because he don't have the money for the bets. They call him Betman. That's what they call him.
Yeah,
they call him Betman.
Yeah, I might get that for a gift, man. I might get that one for a gift right there.
There've been so many bundles, bro. Like, look at this one. This was a crazy bundle right here a while ago. Call of Duty with. If people was wondering why PS4 is even at 100 million, you forget once you own a PS4, you might not look at these bundles, but the consumers that don't are hunting for this shit.
And they got a Modern Warfare bundle.
Exactly. But these are the reasons. These are past bundles, by the way. These are not current day bundles. These bundles have been out. But the fact of the matter, you need to acknowledge that these are the reasons why PS4 was selling. Drive Club, Horizon Zero Dawn, Ratchet and Clank.
To that 104 million, ain't you? You is really trying to get there.
You don't think it's gonna get there? You can change your bet right now. Okay, you can change it. We're not gonna hold it against you. What about this? What about the bundle where somebody smack you in the face with a Call of Duty bundle? Huh? What about that bundle? What about it?
Isn't that a hate crime?
It is not a hate crime because we're both black.
Okay.
Black on black crime right there.
Now, can you leave me alone, you fuckface? Like I was saying, you know this bundle right here? You know this one? You know how much that was? That shit was starting at €200.
That's not even in this damn country.
Look at that, man. Look at these fucking bundles, man. This Call of Duty bundle, this is a brand new bundle, man.
That's an F in front of that too. That ain't from this country.
It's not from this country, but the fact of the matter, we're talking about 104 worldwide. You can't get the 104 with just the United States, man.
Hey, Impatient Fire, I don't think it's gonna do one. He said he said Sony. He thinks Sony won't. He wants the PS4 to sell 120 million before PS5 comes out. I don't know about that, Impatient Fire. I don't know about that, fam. That's a lot right there.
What he say? What he say?
He said it's going to hit 120 million.
He don't want. Yeah, Sony. Sony wants to sell 120 million PS4s before the PS5 come out.
If they get these bundles,
that's hard right
listen.
there.
Let me explain something to you, Big Money, because I know you don't know the power of dreams, right? If they bundle a PS4 with Dreams, that shit's gonna hit that number.
That shit gonna go backwards.
Shut up, man. I knew you gonna say it.
They put Dreams out there, that shit gonna go
This is a theory that I just thought of. They have not had a price cut, official price cut in a long time. Now, I can head over to Amazon.
They sure haven't. They haven't.
But
they
look,
haven't.
what if the bundle starts the official price cut? You see what I'm saying? Black Friday.
My motherfucking Bears just lost again.
And that's what the fuck they get. Every time you talk bad about Death Stranding, that game ain't going
your
way.
They sure do, don't they?
But what if that game scores better than the Bears win next week?
If Death Stranding, let me put it this way. I'm gonna help you out, Big Money, because I got the magic of dreams in my hands, right? If Death Stranding can hit your score or above, your Bears are gonna start winning again. So what score is that for Death Stranding Metacritic?
He picked 84? Oh, okay.
I picked 84.
No, I said between 80 and 85. 84. 80 and 84.
No, that's fucked up. That's my score. You gotta go somewhere else. So you got pick anywhere between an 85 or something else. You can't pick 84.
I can tell you this. Listen, I don't think it's gonna get over an 86.
So you going with 85 then? You going with 85? Cause I'm at 84. You can't pick 84 because that's where I'm at. That'll be cheating. You know. Okay, everybody. Big Money picks 85.
Since y'all think them scores gonna be, what's the lowest score y'all think it could get?
What from an individual developer?
Somebody's definitely gonna give it a 4.
Oh yeah, I think the lowest it can get is like a 4. They can't go lower than a 2. No. You know what? This is Kojima.
I've seen 2s.
Yeah, I could see. Oh, a 2 out of 5. Yeah, I could see that. I could see 2 out of 5, not 2 out of 10.
Damn, that's low right there. 2 out of 5. I wouldn't go.
2 out of 5 ain't low. It's not really low if you count between 5. If it was a 2 out of 10, if it was a 2 out of 10, that's basically.
Hit that motherfucking like button.
Yeah, if it was 2 out of 10, that would be like WWE 2K20 at this point. Like, if you're looking at 2K20, right, and this is what's going to be funny for these reviewers, that is a broken game. That means if you can't really find any glitches in Death Stranding, you can't really even try to give it a low score. Now you could go give it a 7 out of 10. You can give it a 3 or 4 out of 5, but you can't be giving it no 2 out of 5 or no. Fuck.
You know what, Jay? I never agreed with that when they figure in the score with glitches. That shouldn't count on the score of the game, on how good the game was. I don't understand why they did. Now I can understand them saying that this game had a lot of glitches, but don't factor that in to the game. The game shouldn't be justified on how bad the glitches are. Like, I don't like that shit.
There's a double standard with that.
Yeah, it is a double standard. Speaking of double standard, let's go to some of these past bundles. Like, that was a crazy bundle right there. This bundle right here.
I had to get that for a gift.
This was an old bundle. Drive Club.
Dragon. I don't dream of dreams in my dream.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Yo, Big Money, I'm buying you Death Stranding as a gift.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Buy him 8 copies of that shit, bro. Make him play each copy, and buy him a copy of your dreams.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Hey man, you be coming across a lot of money over there, man. You be talking about buying everybody something.
He make a lot of money off of all the Xbox that he hunt down. He hunt down.
Listen, Big Money. Listen, Big Money. I work hard, man. But you know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. I work hard, you know.
I hear you, fam. Hey, Impatient Fire, bruh. I don't have. Hey, but you know what? Impatient Fire. I've been playing all the Kojima games lately, bruh. The only one I ain't played was Metal Gear 1, but I've been playing 2, 3, and 4. I've been playing all them games lately.
You may be surprised if you know what I'm saying. You may be surprised by it. You don't know. We don't know, man.
You know what? All jokes aside, I'm hoping for that. Like I be telling everybody, I joke a lot about that game. I am getting that game, man. I do want to be, but like I said, man, I'm just scared that everybody's giving it so much love because of Kojima. They got
look. You're not wrong though. I told you earlier. You're not. There is a lot of that going around. Me, no. I know it's something.
You definitely.
No, I know it's something new, and what I'm saying. Okay, look, hold on with the joking. Let me explain something.
How many games have you played of Kojima? How many games have you played of Kojima, Jay?
That's what I want to say. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a fan of his. I played his games. I brought his games, right? But I'm not a fan of stealth. I don't like being forced to sneak around. I played Metal Gear Ground Zero the other day. I played that shit for 2 hours on a live stream. I learned to like it. But I didn't play the way they wanted me to play, sneaking around. I was going around gun blazing and shit. You know, I don't like to be forced to do stealth. So that's not my cup of tea. But I don't disrespect his games. I don't call his games trash because I don't like stealth games. But I paid for a lot of his games and I played for a lot of his games. You know, I did.
If this game wasn't a console exclusive, would you still be excited for this game?
Yeah, because I don't see now. In this,
hold
on. You're not even gonna let me explain. From what we saw, it don't look like he's.
What if it came out on PC first, then PlayStation?
Oh my god!
Ooh, he gonna fucking have a heart attack.
Look. Let me put it out this way. My big hype behind this game is it don't look like it's gonna force me. It doesn't look like it's gonna force me to play stealth. I'm excited to play one of his games that looks very, very good. The graphics look good, and not be forced to play stealthy. I don't like his game. I don't like stealth genre. I'm not a stealth gamer. So there was no point of me hopping on his bandwagon in any of his past games because I don't like stealth. In real life. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I know you guys are trolling. I'm being honest. I'm being open with everybody. Okay, I'm not trolling. I don't like stealth. So why buy a game when I don't like that genre? So I don't disrespect him, right? I know he's a master of his craft, but those were not the games for me. Those were not the games I wanted to play. So no, I'm not going to force myself to sneak around in a video game if that's not what I want. So yes, I know he was a great artist and he did great games and I respect that and I acknowledge that. But that was not for me. So this game here,
I'm looking at the chat, right? Impatient Fire just said Kojima is a genius. See, that's the stuff that I'm worried about, man. Like they.
Wait, have you heard me say that of the man? Have you heard me say all of this praise of the man?
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying people This the thing.
I'm buying a game for a completely different reason than other people think.
I hear more people. Yeah, I hear more people talk about him than they talk about the game. Every time the subject of this game comes up, everybody say, "Oh, Kojima's a genius." Ain't nobody said nothing like, "Man, I like this. What I saw this, and I like that."
Well,
ain't nobody saying that.
I mean, it's like
Big Money. Big Money. The game is self-explanatory. It's a genius if you look at that. The art, his art. If you look at this art of what he did on Death Stranding, man, that's crazy incredible, man. Just look at how he did Death Stranding. That's artful, man. Nobody's doing what Kojima's doing in the industry. Nobody knows what he's doing.
You know about the power of dreams, though, don't you?
Hey, check this out. Hey, y'all know, like, I keep referring to Picasso. All the Picasso paintings to me look like shit, but people call it art. Do you like his painting? Do y'all like Picasso painting? Nobody likes Picasso painting. Don't nobody like that shit, but they still call it art.
It's art.
Like that's the same thing. The same thing that goes on in his paintings is the same shit that's going on in this game, man. You got shit out there that y'all call art. It looks fucked up and crazy and ugly, but people still calling it art. And I'm sitting there looking at this shit like, what the fuck are they looking at?
Yeah, but you know what? You know why? Because you're so brainwashed into looking at these shooters and these third party. Microsoft fucked the industry up so bad. These fucking brain dead games. That when you see something so far to the left, you can't even comprehend it. When you see something so far to the left, you can't even understand what somebody else is doing. So you're so brainwashed to watching these other deadbeat shooters and crazy shit, niggas jumping off cliffs and shit that you can't comprehend to what this man is doing.
All I want to say right now.
With him saying that, look, check this out. Now, with him saying that, now you explain to me in 60 seconds what you think that game is about.
Ooka Luka. That's what I think it's about. How about that?
Oh, let J Love talk. Go ahead, J Love.
What 60 seconds was about?
Yeah.
It's life and death. There's your answer.
It's about life and death and time. Simple. That's what it's about. I can't say no simpler than that. But look. I'm going into the game blind. Like it's like reading a book. Everybody say it's a bestseller.
I'm telling you, you're gonna come out blind. You're gonna go in there blind. You're gonna come out blind, bro. I'm telling you right there.
Yeah, listen, it beats playing COD. It beats playing Battlefield all the time. You know, it beats playing these it beats that automatically, yo. Sometimes I just want to come home after a long day of work. After work doing 12 hours, working with these knuckleheads. I want to come home and just meditate sometimes. This is the type of game I'm looking forward to, like this. You know, I got my action games I want to play sometimes, but this is the game I look forward to, man. Thinking. You got to think, man. Use your brain. Think.
Gamers don't know how to do that.
Yeah, you gotta think, man. You gotta sit back and relax sometimes, man.
I'm gonna come out of that game like, man, that game ain't about shit.
Fucking sick humor over there. Fucking crazy, bro.
Big Money. Just prepare your speech.
Hey, Big Money. I wanted to show you something, even though I know you don't look at anything I tell you that I want to show you.
Oh my God! Stop showing me shit.
Now
I don't want to see nothing else, God.
Now look. I want to ask you, when you saw that new gameplay with him with the otter mask, why people like you and other people like, oh, that's fucking weird?
Wait a minute. Say that again?
The otter mask. You saw the gameplay with Conan and Brian.
Right there.
You just, I send you the gameplay last fucking time, Big Money. Come on, man. I send you the links all the time, man.
Yeah, I see it. What did you say in the otter mask? What did you say?
He got the mask from Conan O'Brien. Conan O'Brien is in the game, and it helps him swim better, right? Hello?
Swim better. No, yeah. I'm listening to you. You said it.
Well, I'm just saying, do you think that's strange? Do you think that's confusing? Because I'm just saying.
I mean, it ain't confusing, but it's crazy.
Look, all I'm saying is he put weird shit in all his games a lot of times, bro. I got people out here saying, "Oh, the game is really trash because he added that," but nobody said nothing about all the other fucking times he added masks from different animals, right? And then those games got 90 on Metacritic. I'm just saying, you can't judge a book by its cover if the cover slaps you in the face and take all your money. You can't do it, man.
Okay. Hey, Cyber Dragon, forget you, Cyber Dragon. I see that shit you wrote.
Oh, I like that. He said dreams. I like where we're going at with that. No, but I'm gonna tell you, PlayStation, I believe PlayStation Brazil put up a new Death Stranding gameplay, and it looks similar to the other one, but it's not. And this one does show me stealth elements. It shows me stealth elements. And it looks like that.
You right, that's all we need. Shoot, shitty, bang, bang, and go to the other game.
But look, he's shooting people in this gameplay. He shoot people in this gameplay right here.
6 said we don't need no more complexity.
We don't need complexity. We need shoot, run to the side. Shoot, run to the side.
That's all you. That's all you, big money. That's all
you. You too. That's you too, nigga. That's you too, nigga. That's you too. If this game would have never, you know what? If this game would have never came out, y'all, all you niggas would be in here talking about some motherfucking Call of Duty.
So Big Money just obviously ignored the whole video. This is what I be talking about. People like you, man, you ignore all this gameplay right here you never saw before. And you still calling the game trash. You saw a gameplay. He was fighting other people, using a gun. He took somebody out of a fucking truck, like Grand Theft Auto. Everybody loves when people drag people out the cars in Grand Theft Auto. They got this in the game and everybody ignored it.
You know what? I think this game gonna have more, way more stealth than people think. Gonna have way more stealth than people think.
Yeah, but he's fighting the fuck out of these guys. He ain't running from them. I think you gotta have more of an option though this time. You're not gonna be forced to do stealth.
But he hit motherfuckers with little briefcases, with little, get the fuck out of here, man.
Hey.
Fuck Death Stranding.
I would hit somebody with a foot.
Metal Gear Solid 3.
What?
Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah, he playing all the Metal Gears. He's doing the right
I'm playing all the Metal Gears right now.
He know they strange though. Like Big Money knows it's strange, but it's other people that literally will ignore all this. And then when they launch that launch trailer next Wednesday, everybody gonna say, "Hey, shit spoiled for me." Well, hey, you wanted it. You wanted more info. These different types of guns are impressive because they're showing me, first of all, you do have an option of not killing these motherfuckers if you don't want to. But you can if you want to. I just think he's been showing people one side of the game. That he, again, what he wants to be people to see.
You're gonna be fighting more with your briefcase than you are with your guns.
I'll smack the fuck out of somebody with my briefcase. I'll do that all day.
Yo, big money. Yeah. Yo, you still talking hella reckless, nigga. I ain't liking it.
Yeah, man. Get him, Yellow. Get his ass.
Do you open your Amazon packages though?
No, they said if you do, they explode inside of your nose.
That would be an interesting twist in the gameplay.
I don't like that.
Tell you what's in them, bro. I mean, nothing but pizzas and half.
Nothing but pizzas. That's what you said?
I just ordered a pizza.
Please stop. Please.
I legit just did, man. I posted a photo of it.
See? Death Stranding got you thinking about pizzas.
Just wanted to carry that box. I feel like Norman Reedus for like
hey,
5
when
minutes.
The last time? Hey, I'm gonna ask chat something. Hey, chat. When was the last time have you played the game as a delivery guy? Can anybody remember that?
Paperboy? I don't know. Maybe Paperboy, right?
Yeah, you ain't lying. That is.
Damn.
Paperboy.
But if you're delivering pizzas and you can't eat the pizza, is that bad?
If you can't deliver a pizza, you need to probably do something else with your life. I don't know.
No, I'm just saying in the game, if you're delivering pizza.
I mean, if you can't do that simple ass shit with GPS nowadays.
I know it's crazy, but you know the power of dreams.
But he said there's not going to be any stealth in the game, which I found kind of surprising. I mean, I guess.
No, there's stealth in the game.
When he first mentioned the game, he said the game is going to be a action adventure game.
Yeah, but
yeah, he made it a point to say not stealth or tactical espionage action like the way the other ones were labeled.
Yeah, but he had like he was crouching around and like sneaking up behind people. It's there like Horizon. You just have an option this time. It doesn't seem like mission gonna be over if you get caught like Metal Gear. That's my big thing. Like I don't like mission over, game over. I did play it when I was younger. And I didn't like that, and it just wasn't for me. It's not that I hate him. I don't dislike him. It's just not.
The games never ended. They would just come after you until they killed you.
Yeah, well, it was nerve wracking, bro. Like that shit was nerve wracking. There were some missions where they see you and it's over. You know.
I'm not a stealth guy either, but I'm trying my best to get through these games 2, 3, and 4. So.
Four gonna be a
But
while,
Part
bro.
4 and Phantom Pain, you really don't even need to use stealth.
Nope, he's gone.
Yeah,
you could do first person view in both, I think.
That's what I liked about those two. It was less stealth. So does anybody else have Call of Duty here? Because I do want it for that co-op. That's the only thing I really care about.
Hey man, anybody that's out there, bro, the motherfucking campaign is the best campaign they did in 10 to 15 fucking years. I don't know about the multiplayer because I'm not a multiplayer guy, but the campaign is really good. Really good.
Jay's gonna do an open box, right, Jay? You're gonna do an open box, you're gonna live stream,
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna do a unboxing normal video, and then I'm gonna be live streaming. I'm thinking about because I'm gonna have.
Y'all gonna do his first though. Y'all gonna do his
but
first.
I'm gonna
so
play
y'all
the game before
first.
Yella, cause Yella fall asleep early. So, yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be playing the game before the console gets here. So what I'm thinking about doing is I might do that live stream on Twitch first, and then by the time the console get here. Later that night, I'll be doing a gameplay live stream for YouTube, or it might be 5. It depends. So if the package get here between 1 and 5, you can expect some gameplay on YouTube between 1 and 5. And I'm gonna find a way.
You know, I ain't never ordered shit from Amazon ever.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I ain't never did that. I got to go buy my shit out the store, man. I can't. I'm not with that ordering shit from places. I can't do that.
I know. I had that same fucking skepticism, but then said no.
I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. I'm just not realizing I never did it. I never did it. Just realized it.
If you got Amazon Prime, you get it in 2 days. Or it depends on
You can get it within a day or two.
Yeah, some of them are same day.
Ooh, Cyber Dragon, you going there? You no good ass dude. He is really going there on me. God damn it, he going there. You going there? That's
wow, you remember that?
Dragon. Don't do that to me, bro.
Wow.
Why you doing shit like
You
that to me, bro?
Oh yeah, Anthem.
He said, "I'm gonna like it so much. I'm gonna go create Anthem in dreams."
Oh, I like that.
I like that.
That's terrible, ain't it?
Yep.
That was a low blow right there, Cyber Dragon.
All right, JayTech, I'm gonna head out.
Okay, guys, It is 5:18. Do we have anything else to talk about outside of the bundles? Because I got them lined up right here. They have some good bundles.
I heard Days Ghost from Tsushima got delayed.
I heard that rumor because they said it got delayed because Last of Us, and it's probably obvious, but it can't get delayed because we don't really have a release date for it. So we still gotta wait for them to have a release date for them to
around, bro. You ain't got to say that. I know you just playing, bro.
Yeah.
Yo.
It probably is getting delayed. Again, you can't bring out the game in May, which was the rumor, and when Ghost of Tsushima was supposed to come out, if Last of Us coming out in May. So it makes sense.
But to be honest with you, Jay, The Last of Us gonna sell until year's end. This game is not gonna stop selling. So when they release Ghost of Tsushima, it's still gonna Last of Us gonna still continue to sell.
Yeah, I'm not.
Ghost of Tsushima coming out.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not saying that, but Sony does not want to. Sony does not want to hurt Ghost of Tsushima with the popularity of Last of Us. So you can't bring out Ghost of Tsushima in May when it was supposed to come out. if Last of Us is coming out in May. You see what I'm saying? The popularity of Last of Us will kill the sales of a brand new IP like Ghost of Tsushima. So by default, Sony has to delay Ghost of Tsushima if their plan was May. Because now, Last of Us is in May. You can't bring out a new game like Ghost of Tsushima and expect it to do any type of good. You see what I'm saying? Gamers are not going to be split like that. 2 mega exclusives? No. So yeah, I think Eddie's right, and I think everybody else has been saying is right. The thing is now we don't know when Ghost of Tsushima might release. Like you said, Last of Us is going to have long legs. I'm saying that launch that shit as a PS4 exclusive near the PS5. It won't matter. Listen to me. Hear me out, everybody. Because the PS5 will have backwards compatibility. So that's what we're talking about. It'll be a new generation by that time. PS5 has backwards compatibility. That'll be the perfect game to show off the power of the PS5. Making it look better, making it run better. Nintendo got away with it for years. Let's be honest. They did Breath of the Wild on the Wii U, and then they brought it out on the Switch. Then they had the other Zelda game on the Wii. What was it? Twilight Princess. That was on GameCube, and then they also released it on the Wii. So if Nintendo can get away with shit like that, I'm pretty sure Sony can get away with a backwards compatibility game that is made for the PS4 but can be played on a PS5. That's just a thought that everybody should keep in their head. Because again, it cannot come out in
right quick, man. What game are y'all getting next? Chat, what games are y'all getting next? What games are y'all buying next? What games are y'all buying next? What's your very next game?
I ain't bought no games yet, so wait. Bills been coming up.
About you, Jay. What's your next game you getting?
Death Stranding, and the next game I'm gonna play is Neo 2, the open beta on Friday. So
for me, Shenmue 3, Death Stranding, Cyberpunk, Final Fantasy 7.
I heard that's supposed to be getting pushed back.
7?
No, Cyberpunk.
Oh, I don't know, man. You might be right.
I can see that happening. I can see that.
Because Cyberpunk is in April, and that's really close to fucking May, where The Last of Us. So I don't know, man.
That's an ambitious game
right
there, man.
I don't know. I just think Cyberpunk should have been a next gen title, bro.
Can I say something? Because a lot of people are really not hyped for the game, but certain people is, some people not. Because it's not gonna be first, and I'm gonna have third person in it, and you know how.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And people mad about that because everybody want to see their outfit.
Exactly. I want to see my fucking character on the water.
Like certain people get mad, and I say they should wear like Red Dead. You can switch your character to first person to third person. It should have did it like that, and there been everybody like it. Everybody like it.
Eddie, I've been wondering that because that game has so much customization in it, but you can't see your character. I don't understand that.
And they don't care. They say,
they told the fans they don't care. They gotta do what they want to do, and then
they will lose a lot of people. Everybody get the game.
All I'm gonna say, bro, if they delay the game and then they magically come out and say, "Hey, we added third person," we know.
I wonder how hard that is as for them to add that into the code.
It's not hard.
I don't think it's that hard. Yeah, I'm thinking it's not. It can't be that hard.
Okay, prime example: Red Dead Redemption. Prime example: Grand Theft Auto 5 on a PS4. Remember, Grand Theft Auto 5 was always third person. When they added it to PS5 and Xbox One, what did they add? First person view. Everybody was just fucking like, "Oh my god, how did they do it?" And then they did it with Red Dead. Seamless. You could play the whole game in first person, or you could play the whole game in third person. For CD Projekt Red to be all famous and shit like they say they are, don't sit up here and tell me you can't give players the option to play in the camera mode that they want to play in. That's bullshit. I won't be buying a game day one until they patch that in. So that's
it. Might be a surprise. They see how much people talk about
if it's gonna be a surprise, it's gonna be a
surprise.
delay. That's what Eddie's saying. If they gotta add that shit in there because they claim that they don't have it, it's probably gonna be some sort of a delay. But that game is too ambitious to come out on its date. Similar to Last of Us. It's no way that game does not get delayed. Knowing that they want to make sure they have an update ready for the PS5 and the next Xbox to take advantage of that power. So that's something you should think about when you're looking at your foot.
Yeah, once again, I'm up out of this motherfucker. I know I said it before, but they was talking shit, so I
Guys,
had to come
yes,
back.
we're up out of here. I want to thank everybody. Big Money, Yella, Sam, Eddie, J Love, Adam, I think I said. Thank everybody. Again, we're still doing a giveaway. We're doing a giveaway, and I got my question ready for the giveaway. My question is when did I actually start on YouTube? What year did I really start making videos heavy on YouTube? Get in contact with me on PSN only. Give me my answer on PSN only. Make sure you have PlayStation Plus. Make sure you have a PS4. And if you're not already getting Last of Us, that'll be the person that you should be answering this question. If you already get Last of Us, don't try to get a free Last of Us just to sell that shit on the side. My question is when did I really get started making videos on YouTube? And I'm talking about my whole time here on YouTube. Don't put your answer in the comment section because you're gonna give your copy away. Make sure you get in contact with me on the PSN. You guys know my name is JayTechTV HD. If you want to be entered for my copy,
I'm gonna do mine next week. I'm gonna do my question next week, y'all.
So Big Money doing his question next week.
I'm just gonna do a $60 gift card.
Yeah. So if you you can buy Death Stranding or you can just buy something else with him. So mine is gonna be a physical copy of Death Stranding, the one that I get with the console bundle. If it's a code, which I heard that it's a physical. But if it's a code, I'm giving that out to you. But yeah. See you guys later, man. Thanks everybody for showing up. I hope you guys like the new setup where I can read these comments. Thank everybody for all the cast members. Thank you. Okay, don't forget to drop a like. I know a lot of you guys was here. We don't got 30 likes. Drop a like before you leave. See you guys later.
Peace.